from Disney Springs. We're here over at Splitsville for the official reopening. Going to check out something that they call feather bowling. It's brand new today. They have 2 mini feather bowling rinks upstairs. They're mini. They're not real regulation size, they said. They're the real one over in Tampa. But I don't even know what it is, so one way to find out.
Neither did the person that was working as their greeter, so they're finding out now.
Alright, so up here at Splitsville Orlando, we're on the 2nd floor, so up the escalator, 2nd floor. They've had billiard table here before, so there's 2 billiards tables, and we've played billiards here numerous times. It's great being right alongside a bowling alley. There's a lane here to the side. They're great billiard tables. It's a great time. You can get some beer and service, but then this is all brand new. So they took out a bunch of tables to get this feather bowling in, which is awesome. And this is new concept for all of us. So we found out that from the manager here, who was on the news this morning too, that we're going to be the first ones to play feather bowling here, and that this is a mini version of the feather bowling. That the real feather bowling rinks are over 70 feet long, and this is about 20 feet. Yeah. So this is 3 of these is still not the length of it.
It's like a mix of cornhole, shuffleboard, and
Bowling.
bocce ball.
Bocce ball, yeah.
Bocce ball. That's what I was thinking.
So we're the first ones to play it. We came here, it's a little after opening. It's almost an hour after their official opening today on July 10th, 2020. But let's figure out the rules, because it's a little different than regular other games. Okay, so game rules. Check out the view and refresh your beverage. Yeah, it's a good rule. Up in a Wanda Yingling or 2. Divide into 2 teams, 6 balls per team. And it's not really a ball, it looks like a puck. It's flat. They described it as kind of like a cheese wheel, and I would agree. Flip a coin to determine which team goes first. We're cashless, so I'm not sure we're going to find a coin. Teams alternate rolling while aiming to land as close to the feather as possible. The opposing team then rolls all 6 of their balls and tries to land even closer to that feather. Scoring is based on how many total balls one team has closer to the feather on the other team. And the team that scores goes first in the next round. 10 points is game. Yeah. So trash talk, but don't curse. All right. So before we get into an actual game, this is the feather. So this is the feather bowling. It's there. There's one on the other side too. So what we got to do is you got to take this, and you can tell that it's like a concave pattern. It's like a little half pipe. And with the concave pattern, you're going to try to roll it so that it gets closer to the feather, like this. Obviously not too hard, it's going to go off like that. Try it again. But you see it goes back and forth. So the idea is there's going to be some that lands pretty close to the feather like that. So then you're going to try to use the concave to get in on the back sides of it. And get closer to the feather like that so you don't get intersected. And that's going to be a point. So, if we were scoring right now, the yellow would be the winner. Yellow would get the points, and it'd be 1 point because it stops at red. If there was another yellow puck in here before the red, you would get 1 point for each of the pucks closest to the feather. If it was alternate like this, because the red breaks the yellow pattern, even though yellow is closest, it's still just 1 point because there's only one yellow before there's a red. Seems pretty easy. Let's see. Kirsten's gonna try throwing one. So seeing how they all landed, you can see how it scores here. So red is closest, and red's going to have 2 points because the next closest one's going to be a yellow. So 2 points on red. So then for scoring, it's going to be the closest one that was on. So it's going to be me. So we just did 2 hours of the feather bowling here at Splitsville Orlando. It is $16 for the hour. You can keep going multiple hours unless there's a wait for the table, which is great. We did 2 hours, no problem.
Yeah. First one's there.
First ones ever. It was great. It's a fun game. It's a quick learning curve too. It's not really strenuous either.
No, it doesn't take a lot of exertion, so you can play an extended period, which was great. Worked out well for us. I thought it was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it. And it's something where you can use skill, but at the same time, a lot of it once you release the puck is luck. So sometimes it was great. Sometimes you went, oh no.
It's also there's only 3 of these tables in existence. So the regular regulation table is much bigger. So they have this custom built, 2 of them for here at Splitsville Orlando, and then 1 of them over in Splitsville, Tampa. Mm-hmm. So by playing it here, you're playing something that only really exists here. So it's unique, it's cool, unique to Disney's
Highly
strength.
recommended.
Highly recommended. It's a great way, like the billiard tables are still there as well. There's other things to do with Splitsville besides bowling and eating. We recommend checking it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Well worth the time. Hey, thanks for watching. Signing off for the day, this is Brett.
And Kristen.
Bye-bye.